Welcome to our podcast, where we cover unique and interesting stories for you. In this episode, we will explore why technically, Earth isn't revolving around the Sun right now. It has been taught to us from school days that Earth orbits around the Sun, which results in the cycle of day and night. However, if we try to understand the movement of Earth currently in the solar system from the point of view of scientists, our planet is not currently orbiting the Sun. In the solar system, the Sun is the largest object and has 1,048 times the mass of Jupiter. However, the gravitational pull which Earth exerts on the celestial body is exerted in the same or smaller amount on the planet. Kepler's third law describes the relationship between the masses of two objects mutually revolving around each other and the determination of orbital parameters, explained NASA. Consider a small star in orbit about a more massive one. Both stars actually revolve about a common center of mass, which is called the Barycentre. This is true no matter what the size or mass of each of the objects involved. Measuring a star's motion about its barycentre with a massive planet is one method that has been used to discover planetary systems associated with distant stars, it added. So, Earth orbits a barycentre and not exactly the Sun. Generally, the barycentre of the bodies in the solar system is near the Sun, however, because of the mass and influence of gas giants Jupiter and Saturn and orbits, it is rarely inside the Sun. Currently, the barycentre is outside the Sun and not inside it, and hence Earth is not currently orbiting it. So the planet is revolving around a point in space and not the Sun. Explaining this positioning of the planet, planetary astronomer and science communicator James O'Donoghue said, "Planets orbit the Sun in general terms. But technically, they don't orbit the Sun alone, because the gravitational influence of Jupiter means planets must orbit a new point in space. The planets do orbit the Sun, of course. We are just being pedantic about the situation," he added. The natural thinking is that we orbit the Sun's center, but that very rarely happens, i.e., it's very rare for the solar system's center of mass to align with the Sun's center, he added. This also applies to the smaller objects like the planets and their moons. The Earth and Moon orbit a point which is 5,000 kilometers from the Earth's center. However, this keeps changing as the Moon slowly moves away from the Earth. That's all from this podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay connected for more exciting discussions and updates in our next podcast.